Why are you doing this, Pamela?
What?
What? You've had years to nurse your resentments toward me. You hated me after the divorce. You hate me more even now. Why are you trying to convince me otherwise?
Well, it's easy to hate from a distance. I wasn't dealing with a real man. I could have made you a symbol of all my unhappiness. Then I came back and I saw you. And the more I saw you, the more I remembered how desperately in love I was with you, Cece. And after all this time, and heaven help me, that love is just as strong.
You didn't find them?
No, it's a big ship. You know, I covered the upper decks and the storage areas. I'm gonna go down below now. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay. Listen, you don't think Andrea's gonna hurt Cain in any way, do you?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully she'll give us time to think about her ultimatum.
I don't know how you're gonna find her. I mean, this ship is so big. There's so many places she could be.
The way I figure, she's not on this deck because there's too many passengers around here. She must be down below somewhere. Maybe the engine room or the boiler compartment, something like that. I'm gonna check those things out. Anyway, that's where I'll be. I just want to let you know.
Well, wait. You didn't want to do this, I swear. Go ahead and say whatever you want. No one can hear you but me.
I wouldn't waste my breath on you.
Don't you have questions? Don't you want to understand?
I understand everything. You used me. You slept with me to get information so you could kill a man. You know better than a whore.
It isn't like that.
Oh, well, don't tell me what it's like. You know, I look at you and you make me sick. You used me. You made me an accomplice in your sick little plan. Well, I hate you. I hate myself.
Please, look, don't blame yourself.
Look, I'm not interested in your explanations. All right, I know, I'm used baggage. I'm messy to keep alive, so just do it. Just kill me and get it over with. But don't ask for my forgiveness first, because I'm not giving it.
My goodness, no romance novels today?
I learned my lesson, Keith. Those can get you into trouble.
Oh, honey, I got no troubles at all, thanks to you. There I was on the Ecstasy Express, and for no reason at all, you put on the brakes. I still have the skid marks to prove it.
Look, I'm just not ready to wrestle with your insatiable appetites. I'm not up to it, Keith.
Honey, would you drop this lovelorn thing that you have for the doctor? It is bringing me right back to junior high school.
Typical. That's the problem with you. You think all real feelings are childish because you never had any.
But, beg yours, I had. I'll have you know, when I was in junior high school, I wrote a girl's name on my loose-leaf notebook in magic marker. If that isn't love, I don't know what is, but at least I know when to give up. The girl, I took her to a movie, you see, and in the middle of it, she got up and she sat with another guy. I mean, and not just to hold hands, you know? But I just got up the next morning and bought a new loose-leaf notebook, dear.
Keith, you too much. We're talking about a lot more than notebooks.
It is just, I'm just talking about scratching out Scott Clark's name out of the loose-leaf notebook of life, darling, and moving on to greener pastures.
That's very touching advice. I wonder if dear Abby ever thought of that.
Darling, stop torturing yourself.
Mr. Timmons?
We're busy here, okay?
No, actually, we're not. Hi, Mr. Clark.
Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, you're not interrupting anything. The district attorney is always happy to talk to concerned citizens, especially when there's an election right around the corner.
Can you make it quick?
Sure, I can. I just got a new lead, and I want to talk to you about it.
A new lead on what?
My brother Hal.
Your brother Hal, you know, you are beating a horse that was in the glue factory 30 years ago. Give it up, man.
No, wait a minute. What happened?
Well, I've been thinking about this for a long time. And I'm convinced my brother had a connection with somebody that we're not supposed to know anything about. But that photograph I showed you before, Gina?
Pamela?
Pamela Conrad?
Yeah, the picture that was taken with her and Hal. That was supposed to be at the company picnic, but it was actually at the Capwell estate. Very mysterious.
Did you point this out to her?
Sure, but when I confronted her with it, she said it was taken a long time ago, and she excused herself. She was
Sounds
confused.
pretty lame to me.
Yes, awfully lame. Because I found out something now that makes me more suspicious of her than I ever was before. Pamela's always claimed that my brother was nothing more than just another Capwell employee. But I don't believe that for a minute. Because I happen to think that my brother meant a lot more to her than just that. If you know what I mean.
Oh, you're saying that the Grand Dam had something to do with your brother that was illicit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
While she was married to Cece?
That's what makes it illicit, Keith.
Well, let's hear what you have to say.
You cannot be serious.
Well, I've never been more serious in my life.
You're frightened, that's what it is. You're afraid that we might be uncovered. You're making this overblown emotional investment in me.
To what purpose?
Well, you're just afraid that maybe if we get caught, I might try to pin the whole thing on you and you're trying to put a stop to it, that's all.
That's an interesting theory. Well, would you, Cece? Would you turn on me if the chips were down?
There really wouldn't be any point.
Not exactly. I mean, there's too much proof that we're both in this thing together. That's why we've grown to depend on each other so much, and I could not have gotten through these last months without you.
Please, don't confuse like a doctor gratitude with love, all right, Pamela?
I never do.
Look, the only thing you and I have in common since you came back to Santa Barbara was the fact that we're trying to forget about a nightmare and put it someplace in the back. Anything else is a lot of baloney, and you know it. So let's not kid each other. You might remember that the next time we try to get misty and rekindle old romances.
Well, of course we have locked horns before. I'm sure we will again. It's just that, you know, fighting can sometimes be a sort of foreplay for certain people.
You're sick. Maybe for you, but certainly not for me.
Oh, most of all, you. Listen, I'm not surprised you're denying it. You've always had such a tight rein on your emotions. You're so afraid anyone's going to think you're weak. You know, Mason's inherited that from you.
I beg your pardon. If Mason takes after anyone, he takes after you. He has the same manipulative, the same vindictive streak that you have.
Don't you call me vindictive. When I am trying to tell you, all I want to do is make things right between us.
Oh, what you consider right. What I consider right are two different things. Now, if we have to work together to protect ourselves in the past, that's one thing. Doing anything else could be the biggest mistake of our lives. Is that clear?
Oh, no, please don't go. You haven't finished eating again.
No, but I finished our conversation again.
What did you think?
Hey, it's about time. Where you been?
You know, I'd accuse you of sounding like my mother, but, well, she never cared enough to ask.
Oh, yeah? Well, speaking of your mother, you got a few phone calls while you're out. Sophia Capwell?
That's real cute, Jake. You know, for a guy that was my friend, you're starting to act as small-minded as everybody else in this town.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm just a little ticked off. You're late.
You know, man, just because me and Sophia aren't the same age doesn't mean we can't be friends, okay?
Yeah, well, look, you can be friends with whoever you want, TJ, but when you start sending them flowers, you better make sure they're not married to one of the most powerful men in the state. Aren't you the least bit worried about what's going to happen to you when C.C. Capwell finds out?
That's a what?
Well, fine. You can pretend nothing's going on here. It's your business.
Yeah, it is my business.
Look, man, I'm just trying to help you out here. You know, it's one thing to gamble with the club's funds, but it's another to gamble with a Capwell wife. Think about it.
You can't cover an entire ship by yourself. I think you should let the captain know what's happening.
Darling, the more people who know about this, the more dangerous it is for every passenger on board. I've already taken chances with a lot of people's lives as it is.
I don't really think we have a choice, you know? Andrea has been making us dance around this issue for days. I think we've got to do something drastic, you know, force her hands somehow. Smoke her out, put an announcement on the PA system, corner her some way.
She'll kill Cain and plant a bomb that'll take the rest of the ship down.
Including herself?
Oh, yeah, she will die for this cause. She's been trained. She's going to eliminate everybody who knows who she was and what she was doing here. That's the way it has to be. That way it leaves it open for whoever hired her to do it again with somebody else.
Look, I don't want you to go out there by yourself. I'm not going to let you do it.
Eden, baby, I'm going to be okay. All right? I'm going to take care of myself. You're here, I'll be coming back right here. Okay?
I'm just scared, you know? I'm scared she's leading you into something.
Well, she's not the only spook, Antino. I played this game myself. This time I'm gonna beat her at it. I promise.
I've had chances to kill you, but I haven't. Doesn't that say something
Look,
to you?
I don't want to make sense out of what you're doing.
You don't want to hear the truth?
Truth. Truth is the last thing you want to tell. You lied about who you are. You lied about your job. You used me.
Look, there were reasons for all of the things I had to do.
Yeah, a good assassin always has reasons.
Don't call me that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? Yeah, assassin's too good for you. Oh, don't give me this. No. None of this remorse just doesn't cut it. You know, it may take me a while, but once I get the blinders up, it takes more than your tears to change my mind.
You are so wrong. You think I've been working against you from the beginning.
Yeah, haven't you?
I want what you want. I always have. From the beginning, Cain, we've been on the same side. Listen, you've got to believe me. The same side.
You must think I'm crazy.
I had to lie to you. Damn it, my whole life depended on no one finding out about this mission.
Yeah, because the mission was murder.
No, it was to prevent murder. I wasn't sent here to carry out an assassination. I was sent here to prevent one from happening.
No!
Look, it was the culmination of years of work. Years of tracing every move that woman made.
What woman? The fox?
Of course.
So you're telling me you're not the fox, it's someone else?
Would I kill my own father? You don't know what it was like. I mean, I can still hear the sound of her firing that shot. At first I thought it was kids playing out in the street with firecrackers or something. Then I saw his eyes. No expression. None. I didn't believe it. And then he slumped over.
No, all this is the truth. How come you wanted to do the same thing to Espinosa?
I didn't.
I saw you. You had the gun. You aimed it at him.
Her. You couldn't. You didn't see because you couldn't have seen it. She was about to kill him. She had her gun trained on Espinosa the minute he walked into that station.
How
When
did she
you tackled
possibly?
me, she got away. Later, I traced her here. King, she's here. The fox is on this ship.
For once, I think I know you're telling me the truth. Because I'm looking right at her.
Look, I don't want to talk about this.
You don't want to talk about it. You brought it up. You all seem to have so much to say. I mean, I never thought you were the judgmental type, but hey, if you are, far be it for me to get in your way. So come on, give it to me, both barrels right now.
Look, I think I've said enough, right? You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Why don't you just give me that one again, except this time believe it.
You know, TJ, just forget about it. Forget I said
No, I'm not
anything,
going to
all right?
forget it, man. I'm not letting you walk out of here either. I mean, what do you think I am, some kind of pervert, huh?
No.
No, because I'm not. I'm a human being. And Sophia seems to be the only one in town that thinks like that. Did you ever stop to think that maybe I need her as badly as she needs me?
To tell you the truth, no.
Well, so what do you think I'm doing, just using her?
I know you're capable of it.
Yeah, I know I'm capable of it, too, because I've done it in the past, which is exactly why I won't do it to her now. You got any idea how many hearts I've broken in my life, huh? I mean, the bodies are strewn around the street. When you're young, man, it doesn't matter. You chew them up, you spit them out. They do the same thing to you. You shrug it off, you move off to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And pretty soon it's a big mess. And that's what my life has been up till now. A big mess. And then this woman comes into my life, man. And she's beautiful and sexy and desirable. And yeah, she's madder than hell at her husband. And I know in here that I'm getting into another mess. A mess of trouble with everybody.
So why do it? You know, why turn a whole family upside down?
Because when I look in her eyes, I look in Sophia's eyes, and I don't see somebody that wants to use me. I see somebody that cares about me. I mean, we care about each other. And you don't walk away from that. You walk away from it once, maybe twice, but not 3 times. Because I'll tell you what happens when you walk away like that. You know where you are? You know where you are? You're alone. And I don't have to tell you, of all people, what a rotten place that is to be.
Don't you worry about where it's going to end.
Yeah, I worry. But I don't worry for me, I worry for her.
So walk away from it.
I don't want to.
Why, because you care about each other?
Yeah, we care about each other and we need each other.
TJ, she's a lot older than you are.
So what is that? Who's the pervert then, me or her?
I didn't say that.
Well, who everybody says that stuff about the age. I mean, I don't even see it. It's not even an issue with us. With everybody else, yeah. When I see Sophia, I see a woman, a real woman. And whether she was 22 or 82, it wouldn't make a bit of difference. I mean, did Haley's age make any difference to you?
No, of course not.
Right! Because you loved what's inside, man. What's inside is what matters. It's taken me a whole lifetime to figure that out.
It still feels wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, man, but that's your problem. Because it feels right to me. Damn right.
How's it going, babe? You survived the lunch hour, I see.
Yeah,
Huh?
just barely.
Yeah? Is something wrong?
No, I've just had better days. I just didn't quite feel like myself this morning, that's all.
Oh, no? Well, if you want to take the afternoon off, you can. I can get another go.
No.
Come on in.
No. It's no big deal. I'm just a little tired, I think.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, your feet practically fall off doing a waitress-type job. You walk back and forth. You log a lot of miles.
Yeah, I guess so.
You sure that's all it is? Just being tired?
What else would it be?
Oh, come on. Remember our conversation the other day about Jake? Huh? I don't want you pining away over him.
Pearl, I'm not gonna pine away, all right? I hardly even know the guy.
Yeah, but you'd like to, huh?
Listen, I'm sorry I involved you in this at all. I'm actually embarrassed that I even brought up that whole business about writing the letter. I feel really stupid.
Hey, if you were stupid, you would not be hired to work in such an intellectual establishment.
Okay, well then if I'm so smart, how come I can't write a simple letter?
Well, some people, they just have trouble expressing their feelings on paper, that's all.
That's why I asked you to help me, and you did say you would.
Yeah, I
But
recall.
if you've changed your mind...
I have not changed my mind.
Good. So what can I possibly say that would interest him?
Okay, what you gotta do is, you gotta say something like, I know what you've been through. My heart goes out to you. That sounds awfully soapy, but it does work. Something that makes him feel like you're not hopping all over his
Perfect.
action
That's exactly
right away.
what I want. It's perfect. You're good at this.
Oh, come on.
No, you are. Maybe you could you write it down? Would you just jot it down because I have a terrible memory? Oh, Pearl. Mwah. You're the greatest.
Not the greatest. I said I would, so I would. No. Rita, this isn't you. And it's definitely not me either.
Oh, Pearl. How's this? Any better?
I am speechless.
Good. Because we're not going to talk.
Hey, I beg your pardon, buddy, but I believe she expressed an interest in me first.
I beg your pardon, Samson, but this is my fantasy, so why don't you just go find yourself a billboard and bug off? I said, get on out of here!
Sorry.
Oh, no, not you. No, there was this bum. He came in here and he didn't pay his tab for a while, so I told him to get lost. Have you ever been to the beach?
The beach?
Yeah, you'd look good in, under one of them big umbrellas. Yeah, excuse me.
Mrs. Conrad, what a pleasure. I hope you're not leaving. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Actually, I do have to be somewhere else.
Oh, well, listen, I'll make it a brief chat. Very brief chat. As a matter of fact, I think I can keep it to 5 words. You ready for the first 2? Hal Clark. How does that grab you?
Mr. Timmons, I'm not used to playing charades. I'm sure I'm quite rusty.
Well, I think I can clear it up with the next 3 words. San Marcos Inn.
Is that all you had to say?
That's it. Your face says the rest.
Who Who are you, really?
See you in church. I know that.
How can I make you believe me?
You can't.
Listen to me, please. I love you. I love you so much.
That is not gonna work on me anymore.
But it's the truth. I do love you.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's go find the captain. Have a little marriage, huh?
I can't do that.
Now, how did I know you were gonna say that?
Cain, thank God. Man, are you all right?
Andrew, she was here. I let her go.
What the hell was that? You see which way she went?
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, we'll find her. It's okay. Can you walk? Come on, Andrew.
We have to talk, Eden. Please give me that chance, Andrea. Andrea! Andrea! Oh.
I'm sorry to startle you. I really didn't mean to disturb you. I was just wondering what happened.
When?
You and the Duke were to meet me last night?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
I hope your husband wasn't seasick again.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh. Is he still ill? You seem upset.
Well, actually, yes, he is. I was just going to lie down for a moment. Case of the vapors, I think, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly, and my best wishes to the Duke.
I'll tell him.
What?
He must have gotten it.
Who?
Don't you see who's sitting over there?
Oh, yes, the beast. He just walked in a little while ago.
Yeah, I copied down what you wrote for me, and I gave it to one of the dishwashers to drop off at the lair on his way home, so he must have read it by now.
So?
So what am I going to say to him?
Nice weather we're having today.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. You're a big help. Hi. Can I get you some lunch?
No, thanks. Actually, I'm here to see you.
Me?
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for your note.
Oh, it was nothing.
No, don't say that. I mean, it was really nice to hear from somebody who understands. I got a lot of sympathy cards and stuff right after they died. But it seems lately that everybody's just steering clear of the subject. I guess I feel if they don't bring it up, then I'll just forget about it and I'll stop feeling so down.
But it's not that easy, is it?
Well, you know, when you said that you understood about feeling abandoned and all alone in the world, well, I really related to that.
Well, the good part is I found out I'm not alone anymore, and I know you will too.
Thanks for the kind words. It really helped.
Well, I'm glad. Jake, if you'd like to talk more sometime, maybe we could go get a drink after I get off work.
You mean like tonight?
Well, not necessarily tonight. Just, sometime when you feel like it.
Well, I mean, the Lair's really busy at night. I mean, it's hard for me to get away.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you run a nightclub. So, well, your evenings are pretty booked then, aren't they?
Well, it's not just that. Well, look, to be honest with you, I just really wouldn't feel comfortable having a drink with a lady right now. But when I do, you'll be the first to know.
No, it was just a suggestion. Oh.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I just haven't been feeling too good all day, and then just now
Hey, what is it? You all right?
Is that all he said?
Well, isn't that enough? So you see, I mean, how on earth did he find out about San Marcos Inn?
What do you think, that miserable chambermaid?
I was absolutely certain she was new. She just had to keep quiet. How could she do that?
Would you keep your voice down? Even if she did tell Timmons that she saw you with Hal, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't follow that you committed murder.
Cece, I'm still so frightened.
Take a gander over there. You want to see what coming unglued looks like?
It does look a little jumpy.
Time to put the pressure on. Where do you think you're going?
Are you stupid? I'm not going to miss that.
This is official district attorney business, darling. And I don't take people along who call district attorneys stupid. My, what have we here? You guys circling the wagons already?
What do you want?
Oh, she didn't tell you? You see, I'm trying to clear up a little mystery here involving a man named Hal Clark and a lovely lady sitting across the table from you. I have it on very good authority. They spent an intense weekend together at some place called the San Marcos Inn. I think I think it was when you two were married.
What's he talking about?
Hi. I couldn't help but notice that you're hard of hearing. I was wondering if you could do me a little favor. I know it might sound kind of strange, but can you read lips?
You're close enough for me to hear.
No, not me. I mean, those people over there. The two men and the woman. I need to know what they're saying. You see, it's very, very important. As a matter of fact, here's $100. That's how important it is. Now, what did he just say?
Cal's duck is in Los Arcos.
Cal's duck? Mm-hmm. Well, what's the one man saying to the other man now?
I love feeling your back.
That doesn't make any sense. What kind of a translator are you? You can't even read lips, can you?
Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I eavesdrop on private conversations. Good evening.
You better learn how to answer questions like that without falling apart, or we're both going to pay.
How long ago did she slip us under the door?
A little while after you left.
Amazing. She actually believes that you're supposed to believe she just wants to talk. Is that it?
She just wants to take you hostage like she tried to do with me.
We thought she was going to kill you.
She could have, too. I'm still trying to figure out why she didn't.
I say we stop trying to figure this lady out. She is devious and ruthless, and she'll say and do anything. Let's just go after her.
Cain, I think Cruz is right, though. She's had so many opportunities to kill you, and she hasn't. Maybe what she's telling you is true.
That's what she wants you to think. Are we to believe that there's been another woman all along called the Fox who's running around with a gun and we haven't seen her? Where is she? I mean, why is it Andrea we always see running away from the scene of a crime?
Crying out loud, I was right back there in the kitchen. Why didn't you call me before you schlepped her to the
I didn't want to
hospital?
take the time, all right? You know, you should have seen her. She just doubled over, went white as a sheet. It scared me, okay? So I put her in the car and took her as soon as I could.
What's wrong?
The doctor said it might be a staph infection.
Oh, no, it sounds serious.
Well, he said that it sometimes happens the first few weeks after women give birth. And they're going to run some more tests, but she's running a really high fever, so I don't know what's going on. He said...
Hey, nurse, where you going with my prize waitress here? Hey.
Hi, Pearl.
You should have stayed home, gone home for the afternoon. You know that.
I'm sorry, Pearl. I really feel awful about this.
Don't say another word. Just tell me. How are you feeling?
Yeah, you okay? I mean...
Well, they're going to take me to the lab, and they're going to run some tests, and I'm going to have to stay here for a few days regardless.
Hey, well, no problem. Not to worry about that. Just remember, do what the doctors tell you to do.
I'm not worried about me. It's the baby.
Huh?
Why?
Well, as long as I was here in the hospital, I decided to call up the nursery and, check on Carrie, see how she's doing. And what do they tell me? That she's ready to go home. They want to release her today.
Today? Wow, she's just gonna have to wait a couple of days till her mommy's ready to go.
That's just it. They can't wait. The nursery's completely full. They have to release her today. And I was wondering, I know that it's an awful lot to ask, but you guys have been really good to me and you've helped me out a lot. And is there any way that you could take care of her for just a few days?
Well, look, I don't know. I mean, a newborn, and who would I get to take over at the club?
You're right. At my place, it's much too small.
Just for a few days. I wish I had somebody else to ask, but Julie is out of town, and frankly, I really don't know who else to turn to right now.
Of course, we'll take care of it. No, don't worry about a thing. Yeah, we'll take it in shifts. We'll work around our schedules, and everything will be just fine. What a Jake, huh?
Sure, absolutely.
Really, you guys, oh, it would mean so much to me just to know that she's with people that I trust. Oh, you're the best. Really, gosh, you make me so happy. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Chris. Chris, this is Pearl and Jake. And I guess after she takes me to the lab, she'll be bringing the baby down, and you can ask her whatever you need to know about formula or whatever.
You can rest assured.
Thanks, Pearl, Jake. I really appreciate it. I am so relieved to know that she's going to be in good hands. Thanks a lot.
Right on. Take care now.
Okay, thanks, you guys.
Bye-bye. Are you nuts? Are you totally out of your skull?
Oh, come on. How could I refuse her? You saw how worried she looked.
Hey, she'd be a lot more worried if she knew how unqualified we are to take care of a kid.
We took care of Julia's kid, didn't we? No problem.
2 hours, not 2 days. I mean, come on, think about it. Julia's kid is a year older and a lot less breakable. I got an idea. Go back and tell her when we changed our minds we can't do it. Tell her that we just... Look at those.
Isn't she sweet?
Yeah. Let go.
Come here,
Put a grip on this kid.
Oh, and here are the instructions. If you have any questions, just
You
call in.
were saying, Jake, about the baby? Coochie, coochie.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the one who's gonna need luck, sweetheart. And
If Andrea does try to contact you again while we're gone, don't do anything, please, until we get back.
Okay.
Yeah, same program as before. You open the door to no one.
I understand.
You promise me?
I promise.
Okay.
Don't move.
Where have you been? You've been 45 minutes late. Huh?
sorry, there's a lot of stuff to pick up here. Formula, diapers, t-shirts, blankets, nightgowns.
Okay, save the rundown and just make her a bottle. Will you do me that favor? She's been asking for one. At the top of her lungs, let me tell you.
Bro, I don't know how to make a bottle, okay?
You don't care. Okay. Then you take the baby and I'll make the bottle. Do you know how to do anything besides stand around in a zebra-striped bathing suit, for God's sake?
That's gratitude for you. Next time you stand in line at 3 different stores.
I didn't mean it, buddy. It's just the atmosphere is filled with tension right now. I mean, the little one, she's been raising quite a ruckus.
Well, maybe she needs to be changed.
How could she need to be changed? She hasn't been fed yet. I don't know much about babies, but I do know that you gotta put something in before something comes out. What do we got here? We got formula baby food right here. Way to go. We don't even, this is all pre-prepared and everything, huh?
All right, that's pretty convenient.
That's right. All we have to do is pop this little plastic doohickey off. We don't have to heat this stuff up, and we are ready for action. Piece of cake is a nipple.
How about that?
Piece of cake.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Hold on. We're almost in business.
Bro.
What?
I think you're wrong. I think she does need to be changed here.
You're sure?
Yeah, my shirt, sure. It's soaking wet.
Well, then we change it.
Where? Where?
Well, the table over here. All right?
Here, you grab her. This is gonna be nice for your customers.
Hey, shh. We close up temporarily. We get take care of business right here. Okay, well, why don't you go find the sign? Hang it up.
All right, I'll do it. Look, I can't find the sign.
Well, what can you do? It's in the kitchen. The sign will be in the kitchen. Okay, you. Just you and me, baby. That's right. Now we're gonna do, yes, we're gonna do a little diapering number. Oh, yes, I promise you're gonna be nice and comfy. Nice and comfy.
I know, CC. He was trying to look cool, but inside he was sweating bullets as fast as she was.
No, I wouldn't know. You see, because some hotshot district attorney made me go stand in the corner.
Well, maybe if you arrange to be nicer to the hotshot district attorney, he'll let you go around to the next ride. You know what I mean by nicer? You know what?
Keith, we're in a restaurant.
I'm just getting a nibble. That's what restaurants are for. Still holding a grudge?
No. You really think it's true? That Pamela Conrad was actually having a little blue-collar fun with one of CC oil rig workers?
I should have paid more attention to Ben Clark when he told me that he found a diamond-studded money clip in the guy's belongings. I mean, we couldn't figure out how he get a bauble like that. Now we know. Pamela Capwell gave it to him for service rendered.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly proof of anything, Keith. I mean, what are you gonna do? Arrest Pamela because 30 years ago she had an affair with someone and gave him a money clip?
The guy disappeared. She made him disappear. Maybe Cece helped.
Well, that's not conclusive proof.
Well, you can help me find proof. Won't you do that? Huh?
No.
Oh, come on. We have the chance to bring Cece down and Pamela Capwell Conrad down in one swell foop, and you're not going to join?
I can't do that.
Since when?
Since Scott.
Oh, please.
Oh, he taught me a lesson. I can't get involved. I have no lust for revenge any longer. I've decided it's a trap, and I don't want to fall into it.
I told you to kiss off. You're still taking this wimp's advice?
Well, he may be gone, but the lessons he taught me will stay with me forever. Now, if you want to go after Cece and Pamela Conrad, you go ahead, but you're going to have to do it by yourself.
And that's your final word?
That's my final word.
Well, if anything changes your mind, and I mean anything at all, you know where to find me.
How did you get in here?
Everything I told Cain today is the truth. I was sent here to prevent the assassination. Do you believe me?
I'd like to.
But Eden, you've known me for a long time, a lot longer than Cain. If I wanted to kill any of you, I would have done it weeks ago. But your lives are precious to me. I've done everything in my power to protect you.
From the fox?
Yes. She's the enemy to all of us. We have to stop her. All I'm asking is that we do it together.
Well, if you want us to help you, you've got to talk to Cruz.
No, I can't.
Why not?
He doesn't trust me. He's like Cain. That's why I need you to talk to him.
Andrea.
It's the only way. Eden, talk to him. He'll listen to you.
He'll listen to you, too, if you let him.
Yeah, and if he doesn't believe me, he'll have me locked up. And then the fox will be free to do her worst. I cannot allow that. Help me, Eden. Convince Cruz that I'm telling the truth.
And
Well, now you've done it. First chance you've had for a little fun in weeks, and you're gonna do what? Sit home and knit? Don't listen to her, Gina. Think of how you used to feel in those first few weeks with Scott. He made you get in touch with the best of yourself. All that goodness that had lain buried for so many years. And then you made one mistake and he couldn't get past it. Who needs the guy? He wasn't even a good doctor. You need him, Gina. Or at least what he gave you. He gave you the chance to start a new life, and it's never too late. She's right about one thing. It's never too late. At least not if you want to get back into the excitement. Keith said he'd be waiting if you changed your mind, so for Pete's sake, honey, haven't you kept him waiting long enough?
Forgot my keys.
Oh, look, I'm glad you came back. I want to talk to you.
I'm listening.
Did you mean what you said? If I changed my mind, that I could change my mind?
Welcome back, my little she-devil.
What did you say?
I said welcome back.
Oh. What have I done?
Something wrong?
Probably. But I guess that's the point.
You won't regret this, and you know why? Because together we are unbeatable. We are two of a kind, my pet. Two of a kind.
She's already on her plane or a broom, depending how you look at it.
I can't believe that Lacey had to go to get this hotel cleaning lady out of our lives.
You want Timmons to talk to her again? Assuming that he's already talked to her at least once before?
No, of course not. Oh, I know it had to be done, but suppose...
Suppose what?
Suppose he wants to talk to her again, and he can't. Don't you think he'll get suspicion that she's just suddenly gone right the same day he's talked to us?
Of course he'll be suspicious. What the hell do you think? His suspicion isn't proof. All we have to do is deny him access to any evidence, and he can have all the bloody suspicion he wants.
You know, sometimes I think you can take care of anything.
Still think it's probably best that we doesn't see us spending too much time together. And we better be careful about meeting in public. Matter of fact, we better be careful about meeting any place.
All right, Cece. I'll leave. No, this is just not going to end right here. Every time we clean up one loose end, another one just pops right out of nowhere. Well, doesn't it make you wonder what's next?
I thought I'd never find you two.
What are you... Eden, didn't you tell me you were going to stay in the cabin? You weren't going to open the door?
I didn't open the door. Andrea came for a visit. I don't know how she got in there. Maybe in an adjoining cabin. I don't know.
Wait. What did she do? Did she try to hurt you? Did she have a gun?
No, yes, she had a gun. No, she didn't try to hurt me. It was just like her note said. She just wanted to talk. And, you know, I think she was telling the truth. She said that she's on our side and she's trying to find the fox the same way we are.
Oh, give me a break. Where is she now?
I don't know. I tried to follow her, but it was no use.
Okay,
I tried to get her to talk to you, but she wouldn't.
All right, I don't want to stand here and talk about this on the deck. Let's go back on. Come on, let's go in. Oh, hell, John!